So one of the things that you seem to not be able to escape as a white rapper, right, is always
Okay.
being compared to Eminem.
Right.
You've been on record to talk about you guys had this weird interaction where you thought everything was good, but then he took the interaction the wrong way and thought you said, let us white dudes team up.
Yeah, he's corny for that. That's what the forgot the chick's name, but she was doing his publicist at the time, and I was cool with her. And she told me he talked shit about me after we met. Because here's what happened: when I met him, I brought him a beat.
Wait, you banged her?
I didn't bang her. No, I think my brother might have been talking to her. He might have been banging her. Eminem might have been banging her, and my brother might have been fucking with her at one point before. Here's what happened: the whole story. You want the whole story?
Yeah.
So Eminem goes into Fat Beats. And my brother was working in Fat Beats. So he was DJing and he was playing my beats somehow. Maybe a vinyl that had a Necro beat. And he was like, yo, that beat's cool. That shit's cool. My brother says, yo, that's my brother, Necro. Do you want a beat CD? I guess he knew that would have been an opportunity for me to get this guy Eminem a beat CD. Eminem's like, yeah, tell him to come give me a beat CD at 88 Hip Hop. So I go up to 88 Hip Hop and I meet Eminem there. And this is before Eminem got a little bit, with Dr. Dre and became a little more tough. He was to me, kind of seemed a little nerdy, kind of scared to look me in my eyes. He's still kind of.
Was Slim Shady EP out yet? The EP version?
I don't know. It might have been out.
Was 97 or like around 97?
Yeah, around 97, 98, before the Dre shit was announced that he signed with Dre. Or we had just heard that there was rumors that he's going to be with Dre. So I meet up with him and I give him a beat CD that starts actually out of all beats with Black Helicopter's beat that I got from WKCR thanks to Stretch Armstrong. So I give him that, probably 50 beats or whatever. And he actually says to me, no, first thing he says before I give him the beat CD, he's like, yo, are you still cool with Cage? And I was not cool with Cage at the time because he had beef with Cage. I was like, nah, actually, I don't fuck with that dude. He's like, oh, okay, because I'm looking for him. I'm going to bring it to him. He said something like that. I was like, whatever. You know what I mean? He didn't really look like he was going to bring it to anybody. But he didn't look hard. Pause. He looked kind of soft. So pause. Damon Dash. Damon Dash, pause. Says pause every other word out of Damon Dash's mouth is pause. Right. But anyway, basically, I reassured him I don't fuck with Cage anymore. I just did the 12-inch with him and the dude's shady. He's like, yeah, because I'm here in New York and I'm looking for him. I was like, all right, whatever, bro. So I was like, I came here to bring you a beat CD. I ain't got no beef with you. You know what I mean? I don't even fuck with them. So he's like, oh, okay. So then he suggests I do a song with him. He's like, yo, we should do a song together. Now, when Eminem tells me that he thinks me and him should do a song together, there's a bunch of things going through my head. I'm thinking, number one, does he really mean it? The reason I say does he really mean it in my mind is because I know he just got signed to Dre. So I'm thinking, there's no way a guy who just got signed to Dre is going to be this cool. So I kind of thought he was kind of just saying it, like just because he maybe tells everybody that's in front of him, especially goons that come up there, he's going to be on a friendly thing with all different types of people, and probably anyone from New York. So I didn't really believe that he really would have wanted to do a song with me because I didn't think that we were bonding on that level. What I should have did, I should have said, well, what's your number, bro? Can I have your number? And I'll call you. And then maybe I would have reached out to him and maybe the guy would have been my friend and maybe I could have been cool with him. So in a way, my own ego stopped me from pursuing him saying we should do a song together. Because here's what I thought. I thought because I was giving him a beat CD with my number on it, with my I probably had my cell phone on it or something, that he would hear a beat and then call me. Be like, yo, I like this beat, Necro. And then I would have a chance to bomb with him again. And after he hears my beats. I didn't think that there's a chance he's not going to use none of my beats and I might never have a chance to talk to this guy again. So, plus, I didn't want to be on his dick because Paul Rosenberg is a lawyer. He was a lawyer at the time. He was working out of the same lawyer I got in the office. They had given Paul Rosenberg an office. It was Cutler and Seidelmeyer. And Theo Seidelmeyer was my lawyer. And I was trying to shop myself to get a deal. And he kept telling me, nobody wants white boys now. And then one day I go to him for a Fat Beat single deal, because I had to go to him for the little tiny deals, because I didn't know anything about contracts at the time. It was kind of stupid that I would have to give this idiot $500 just to look at a bullshit single contract. But he kept telling me, so when I go to him for that, he's like, yo, you got to hear this new rapper named Eminem. He's going to be the poster boy for MTV. Now, yo, you got to understand, I'm boiling now. I'm like, this motherfucker is telling me nobody wants to sign white rappers, and he can't get me a deal. This is a guy who knew everybody, and he's my lawyer, and I'm paying him money, and he's shitting on me now. And I'm not being a hater when he's talking about Eminem and what's going to happen with him, but I wasn't really ecstatic about it either. You know what I mean? So basically, I knew Eminem. When I met Eminem, I guess I probably resented a little bit that I knew this guy's going to blow up and we weren't gonna. It was kind of fucking whack that Paul Rose. I knew Paul Rosenberg. He would be in the office. There was times I'd be, hey, what up, Paul? Not, Paul wasn't doing. I knew Paul wasn't going to do shit for me because he was M's manager. It's not like Paul's going to stop managing me. I had too much pride probably to go up to Paul and be like, hey, can you manage me too? Like, nah, it was almost like I kind of felt or knew in my head, there's no way this guy's going to fuck with me.
Right,
If
right.
he just got a deal for Eminem, it's competition now. You understand? They have a monopoly. That's what I was trying to tell you before. They have a monopoly because they blew up so big and everybody looks at M as the crazy white rapper. There's no room for any other people. Same way when there's one big pun, there's no room for every other Puerto Rican that's dope. It's like, oh, we got this one Latino guy. That's enough. Which is what happened. Pun till he
Right, right. And
passed, and
we're
then
gonna get into that. That's my next question,
okay, okay.
actually.
So so
Yeah.
so so let me finish. So I say to M when he says we should do a song together, I respond, yo, that's pretty dope. I think that's cool because white kids never really stick together. So that would be a cool thing if me and you, two white kids, actually, don't hate on each other. I was bigging up that he said we should do a song together. And I guess he said, okay. He didn't go against me, I guess. I end up finding out that he tells this publicist, oh, that was whack that he said we should do a song together because we're white. Because what does white got to have to do with it? Obviously, I'm telling you, I didn't say that. I didn't say it's cool you want to do a song with me because we're white. I said it's cool that white kids actually would stick together because it wasn't a normal thing for white rappers to do shit together. You didn't see it really a lot. So he's suggesting I do a song with him. I'm like, yo, that's pretty cool.
Right.
Listen, to give him the benefit of the doubt, maybe he misunderstood me. But, well, he obviously did misunderstand me. But if he did think that, then you could imagine he's probably like, I'm not going to use this guy's beats. Because remember, he was not putting white people out. He was putting D12 out. He was putting 50 out. He was not putting other white kids out. He was not helping anybody white that rapped. And I kind of think that's because of Cage's fault. Because I spoke to Cage on the phone. I remember having the convo with him. I said, bro, don't diss Eminem, bro. I said, the guy just got signed to Dr. Dre. I said, don't play yourself, bro. He's like, nah, fuck that dude. He's biting my style. Trying to be like, I'm like, bro. It's like, how do you figure he's biting your style? Oh, because I said, on Agent Orange, he goes, I'm against the machine like rage. And he said, Eminem said something about Rage and Machine, and he said, he says that. And I just don't give a fuck. He mentions them. I'm like, bro, I don't know. You're kind of reaching. He might be influenced by you, Cage. Don't go dissing him. He'll blow up and he could be our ally. And Cage, he's so egotistical. I mean, this dude, he had his nose up in the air, man. He thought he was like the coolest motherfucker on earth.
So he just wanted to diss him for that simple fact. That's it.
He felt that Eminem was biting his shit.
Wow.
And that he could pinpoint specific lines that Eminem had that was taken from his Agent Orange 12-inch. And I told him, bro, there's no point in dissing somebody who's going to sign with Eminem, with Dr. Dre now. Said this guy, bro, I was smart enough to know that if a white kid gets signed to Dre, he's out of here, bro. He's going to be the biggest thing on earth.
Right.
And my lawyer told me this guy's going to be the poster boy for MTV. You know how jealous I was? I was like, fuck, bro. They're not going to want to hear any other white kids,
Hmm.
which is the only true thing that Serge said. Yeah, once Eminem came in, all of us were chopped liver. It didn't matter what we've been through, how nice we are. He had the monopoly. He had the MTV, Interscope, Dre, Jimmy, Iovine monopoly. Everyone else, fuck them.